All right, welcome to the second game of the evening. Up this time is Ventureverse, Legend of Ulora. The champion of Ulora is missing, and an unsuspecting adventurer is about to embark on a quest that they will never forget. Create your character, grab your weapons, and delve deep into the puzzle-packed dungeons of Ulora and beyond in this lighthearted action adventure. Um, Ventureverse Legend of Ulora is a top down adventure game with a ton of focus on fun and varied puzzles. When an adventure happens upon a mysterious stone, they are given a mighty quest by the goddess Dariel. I think that's how that's pronounced. The champion.
Yeah.
Yeah. The champion of the realm is missing, and the goddess has been weakened. Only adventures such as you can put things right. So the you in this particular equation is Pettyfan. So let's see over to him for how his adventuring sessions went.
Rather boring.
That is unfortunate.
Like, the game's not horrible, but it's definitely one of those ones it wants you to play with friends.
Mm.
But it's not, like, impossible to play, play by yourself. You can. It's just... A lot of the puzzles that come with are pretty basic. And combat's kind of slow. Like, you swing and then there's a bar that fills up, kind of like the ATB system in Final Fantasy games.
I'm thinking more of the energy bars in the Mana series.
That's also a decent analog.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a magic system that refills. And the gameplay is kinda just there. Like, it's definitely not something I would, play often. I don't know. It's not terrible, but it's definitely... If I reach for something like this, I would rather play a classic Zelda game.
Yeah, this is the kind of game that's hardest to review.
Yeah.
Like,
because there are a lot of other games that have done it better.
mm-hmm. And this isn't doing anything particularly wrong.
Yeah.
But it's not doing anything particularly right.
Yeah.
You know, the trope is so okay it's average.
Mm-hmm.
Though I do see a bit of inventiveness with this particular puzzle.
Yeah, the light... Sometimes they do stuff like this with, like, light and stuff like that, but it's like...
Mm-hmm.
There's not an... Most of the inventive stuff ends up coming from, like, the community levels. Because this game does have Steamworks support. As most games do in this day and age. There is something I don't like about these block puzzles, though. It doesn't indicate clearly what blocks can be just moved one and what blocks skate to the edge. That is kind of bad.
Yeah, they should be distinct somehow. I'm wondering if there's something I'm noticing, but I did notice that.
Yeah. Like, it's nice that this blue one's here, but, like, that yellow one, it would have been nice to know it skates to the edge. Because there would have been the, issue of, oh no, well, like, given here, I'm trapped. Well, okay, I'm not fully trapped. That's nice at least, but it's like, I'm definitely not a fan of some of this game's puzzles, if you can't tell.
Hmm.
And it's like, it's not... Some of the... I dipped my toe in the Steamworks folders, and it's... The community has done some cool stuff. So there's clearly a robust engine in here to do crazy shenanigans.
Mm-hmm.
It's just... If I'm buying a game, I shouldn't have to depend on the community to make the game work. You know? But again, that's just me, and like, clearly there are other people who don't feel that way looking at Bethesda fans.
Mm-hmm.
So, any questions or comments from you guys, or?
Not really.
What are we looking at price-wise?
Oh, let me see here. $12.99.
If you're playing this solo, wait for a sale. Well, I guess either way, wait for a sale, because you're gonna want buddies to play this with. Because I could imagine, like, if we had some time in the schedule, you know, we could have more fun with this than I did solo.
Hmm.
But if you just play by yourself, I'd suggest probably just passing on this. And I guess a note on, like, the humor isn't really hitting for me, and that's more... One of the jokes is that the supposed deity thing that you're helping randomly possesses different items. And, like, there was one quote-unquote joke where it possessed a pile of poo and was like, oh, did I turn into something naughty? Like, well, not just naughty, but bad. And it's like, okay, my niece would probably find this more funny than me in my, early 30s. So, and like there is like some cosmetic stuff. Like, let me see if I can exit the dungeon. As far as I can tell, the weapons and armor are all just cosmetic. They don't do anything stats-wise. It's just so you can differentiate yourself. Like, there's a blacksmith that, as you play, you earn more rewards, and like you can get body armor patterns. You can get various headgears. But as far as I can tell, these are all just decorative.
Hmm.
And then there's shields, which they don't seem to do anything again, which that's fine. There are spells which are a little different. Your wand itself is also decorative, but there are, like, you can get a healing spell, you can get an explosive spell, you can get a spell that sets things on fire. If you do the optional objective in the various levels, you get Valor medals, so you can permanently upgrade your stats, your magic, and you can reduce the cost at various shops, so that's cool. You can get dyes, so, it's definitely one of those things with all the customization stuff. They clearly want you playing with other people, so you can differentiate yourself. But yeah, I think that's it from me.
Okay. So yeah, that'll about do it for Ventureverse here. Be sure to tune in after the break as the Golix gives us his impressions of Compass of Destiny, Istanbul.